Hey there gaming fans, Darth Carnivorous here and welcome back to another epic gaming video. And I've tried to do this video 3 times guys. Every time I've started there's someone outside squeaking a dog's toy, and then when I gave it a minute or two just for that to stop, and then as soon as I started this one, the ice cream van came round with the tune that plays. So yeah, hopefully third time's a charm. Anyway, yeah, so you probably read the title of this video, and yes, I've got myself one of these. Now I've had my Legion Go for about maybe 7 months. Yeah, I've been playing it on and off. I've not really gave it as much love as I should have. I've got a ROG Ally, I've got a Nintendo Switch OLED, I've got a Steam Deck OLED as well. So I've been using my Steam Deck OLED most of the time. I absolutely love my Steam Deck OLED. I think the Steam Deck OLED is. I just wish that the Steam Deck OLED was as powerful as the Legion Go and the ROG Ally, but obviously maybe the second the Steam Deck 2, the sequel, will be as powerful, if not more powerful. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I want to play my Legion Go a bit more. Especially taking it on the go with me, taking it into work, things like that. I've been wanting to do that recently, so I don't mind sitting playing a handheld, but I prefer playing it with a controller, because I've got an external monitor, which is actually right here. This is a 15.6 inch external monitor. And I was wanting to plug it into my Legion Go, and obviously because the Legion Go is like a Nintendo Switch where you can detach the controllers, or the One X Player 2, where you can obviously detach the controllers. But the thing is though, which is weird with what Lenovo haven't done yet, is they've not brought out a grip yet. I mean, you think of it, when the Nintendo Switch came out, you got a grip in the box for the Joy Cons. You could buy a grip, which can charge the controllers as well, and also you can get all the different third party ones as well. And a lot of people do 3D print them as well. So it's a bit strange that Lenovo. I know they're planning on bringing one out, or they have actually brought it out. They're just obviously they were very limited with stock, and they're obviously waiting for more stock to come in, which I have been wanting to buy them. So I ended up getting this one. This one actually came today, so I got this one from AliExpress. I'm not really sure of the Redditor's name, but they kind of led me onto this one, and I just followed the link. Took me to AliExpress, and I thought I've ordered things from that before. They're not too bad, and I got it for 93 pence. Now just let that one sink in, guys. 93 pence. Now, I do have another grip, which I've actually just kind of threw in this box, because there's not really much point. This one cost me £7.19. So, as you can see, it's got this sort of 3D printed, Legion Go logo, which these can actually easily come out, which is fine. I do quite like the honeycomb style. I do like that. But the thing is, when you put well, let's get this straight, guys. I don't know if you actually know this, but at first I was calling them not Joy-Cons because they aren't Joy-Cons. But they're actually called True Strike controllers. I don't know if you actually knew that, but the controls that attach to the Legion Go are True Strike. So we'll refer to them as True Strike from now on. So if you attach the True Strike ones to here, it's fine, you can just sit and play whatever game you're playing, but they're very, very wobbly, so they wobble back and forth. It's kind of like, well, not as bad as when they're attached to the console. When they're attached to the console, they wobble back and forth, but not as bad. Obviously, this is just kind of been cut to fit the rails, but there's nothing here to support it, which is quite a weird design. You think they would have maybe 3D printed some sort of like maybe clasp or something to kind of pop, like to kind of push up, to keep the controls in place. I don't know. I'm not really going to complain because this cost me £7.19. I'm sure it was off of eBay, so it's not too bad. And I do like the fact it's got the logo there. I think it came in red and blue and obviously white for the logo. So yeah, it's pretty well made, and I think it's got the bit at the bottom which says, I don't know, it's got a big chunk taken out of it, but I can't really read that. I don't know. You can kind of pause the video at this point, you can see for yourself. But yeah, it's really good. So even if this is the maker that's actually watching this video, the maker of this one, try and make something that will kind of stop the wobble. It's kind of like when you've got like a Nintendo DS or a 3DS or whatever, and that screen wobble. I don't know if that ever bothered you guys, but it used to bother me something crazy. And it turns out that the original Nintendo DS and the DSi were fine because, you know, no one complained, but people are kind of flipping the screens open as if it was a flip phone and snapping the hinges, and Nintendo made them looser, so if you flip them open they won't break as easy, and I understand that, but not everybody's going to do that. It's just idiots that do that. Idiots don't really give two shits about their devices, known for a fact that their parents will probably rebuy them, or they don't really care in general. And every time I play my DS or my 3DS or I go on my laptop or whatever, I'll open up the hinge as gently as possible, you know, because I want to keep this thing as long as possible. I don't want to ruin it. Anyway, enough waffling on. So let's have a quick look at the box and I'll show you. Oops, there goes the instruction manual. So yeah, charging for Legion Go controllers, True Strike. Charge while playing, stable, indicator light, and charging safe. Okay, and on the back it just says long press the Legion Go button to wake up handle. So there's two buttons there actually, so one on the left, one on the right. One's to bring up your Legion space, so you hold that on. So basically, if you've never detached the controllers before, say for instance you detach your controllers, you turn it on, the controllers are going to be off because they're not communicating. You have to hold in the buttons to turn them on. Whereas if you had the system on and then you detach the controls, it would just recalibrate and resync to the console, and that's it. So if you ever kind of think, oh, how do I turn these back on, then that's how you do it. So anyway, yeah, let's show off the grip. Okay, so for 93 pence, yeah. So let's say here's the Lego right here. I'll just turn that back on. There we go. I do have this one in hibernate mode. You know, it is a fantastic system. And obviously the screen size is amazing because the screen size is 8.8 inches. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, so now I have these already connected. So let's... Oh, flashlight's not going to work. Sorry guys if it's a bit dull in here. This is what it looks like here. So it's actually quite a nice design. It's not 3D printed. It's actually properly printed, which is really cool. So you can see this nice little design here. I'll just take these off actually. Right, okay. There we go. Yeah, so you got that nice design, a kind of robotic looking design. On the back's just plain, there's nothing here, and as you can see on the rail you've got the connectors here, which you can see on the side here. So this is for charging. So if you remember what I said at the start of the video, with the Nintendo Switch you got a grip with it, and you can buy the charging one as well, so it means you can charge and play at the same time. Whereas if you're playing a Nintendo Switch, or obviously one of these, the never mind, I think the budgie just wants some attention. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, I completely forgot what I was going to say. I had to do a jump cut. Oh, there she goes again. Yeah, so, you had to buy one of them. And I don't understand why Lenovo haven't really kind of brought more of these out or whatever else, so it's fine anyway. So there's the USB-C for charging, and I don't know if I can actually get this in the light. So there's two little dots there, which are the charging LED indicators, which I'll show you in a moment. But what I wanted to show you guys first was connected to this one. So you just kind of put it in a slight angle, and that's it. That's number one put in, or that's the left one put in. And sometimes it can be a little bit a pain in the neck to actually line up. There we go. So that's what it looks like with those ones on. But as you can see, there's a lot of give. You know, I mean, that's without me even doing it, but sometimes you can kind of, if you're putting your hands down like this, and sometimes you can kind of pull it back, you know, which is quite, you know, annoying, but oh well. And these come off really, really easily as well, so you don't need to worry about thinking you're going to snap your True Strike controllers. There we go, come on, that's it. Good boy. Anyway, so, yep, and same thing for these, but that one does have a little satisfying click to it. And there we go, and never heard the click there, but anyway, so that's what that looks like. As well, actually, I have shown this off before a couple of minutes ago. But yeah, the Legion Go controls are really, really comfortable. Now, don't get me wrong, the most comfortable, sorry guys, pardon me, the most comfortable controller I've ever used is definitely, not controller, handheld, it's definitely the Steam Deck. It's got the right ergonomics, it's got the right grips, everything's just so comfortable to play for long periods of time. It's not too heavy. These aren't heavy either. I mean, I'm not a weak person, and I can hold, you know, devices like this for a long, long time. I mean, I use a 14.6-inch tablet for, you know, for Christ's sake. So yeah, I can easily do that. I mean, I read comics on this thing, watch movies, read books, and watch stuff on YouTube and whatever else. So I can do those things for a long time. So like I was saying, guys, about turning these things on, you just have to hold this button for a few seconds. You see the analog sticks light up. There we go, and then it'll go into pairing mode, and then you get a subtle vibration, and then once you get the subtle vibration, you hold it for a bit longer, and there we go. That's that one connected. There we go. Okay, so let's get this into a better position so you can actually see me play. So right now I am playing Warhammer 40k Boltgun. This game came out a while ago, but you know what guys, it's still a fantastic boomer shooter. So if you love Doom 2016, From Dusk, you know Doom Eternal, games like that, you'll absolutely love this, and I keep dying at this part. Okay, so if nothing responds, if you look at that, you just have to touch the screen. That's a strange one. That's weird though. They're connected as well. I think the game might have crashed. Oh man, that's yeah, the game crashed. Sorry guys, I think it's not designed really for hibernate mode. So give me a sec, I'll just fix that. Task manager. There we go, and yeah, it's not even. Oh, there we go. That was taking its time there. Boltgun. There we go. So let's see. Yeah, as you can see, it's responsive now. It's just the game. The game had crashed itself. So yeah, as you can see, this does have a little bit of give. I just realised that there. That's for the little indicator there for the FPS mode. But yeah, it's a bit wobbly. It's kind of hard to see. You'd have to, you know, feel it in person. But that is really good, especially for 93 pence. So I must have got it in some sort of deal. I can't really remember. I just saw the price and I thought, yep, I'm buying that. Right, motherfuckers, let's go. I got me a heavy bolter. Now there is, oh wait a minute, I remember where it is. Oh, maybe not. I thought I did remember. I'll probably die here again, guys. I've actually died here a couple of times because you do get a massive horde of enemies like Chaos Space Marines and Chaos Terminators. And obviously these things keep flying around, and all these demons that are kind of kicking about. And yeah. Yeah, it's a fantastic game. I've yet to play the DLC yet, but I've not finished the main game yet, so obviously I want to do that one first. Ah! Oh, there you go. Okay, so before I end the video, guys, I'll just show you quickly. Let's see. I'll show you the charging indicator, okay? Just to show that it does work. So I've got right here, I've got a 30,000 milliampere battery bank. Okay, let's see. Okay, and I've got my Snake USB-C, and just plug it into the top part here. And there we go. So as you can see, it was connecting there. It was obviously green, and it flicked straight to red. So if I pull up I'm not really sure what this tab's called, but as you can see there, they're 99% each. Now the thing is though, when you plug in, for instance, if you plugged in, a power source to charge the system itself, let's see, let's do this one as an example. Okay, so when you do that, as you can see, you do get, the little sort of lightning bolt going through it. Whereas when these are charging, there is no like sort of visualization. There's nothing to let you know that they're charging other than these lights here. But I think it's, I do think it's actually really cool that someone's actually made something like this. And please do ignore the budgies. I've had to separate them, so one's in one cage and one's in another, and that's them shouting on each other. They just keep fighting, and I don't want them to end up hurting themselves or each other, or and it's not very nice to watch them constantly fight with each other, and none of them get any sleep or rest because of each other, and so yeah, I'm gonna die soon. Oh, there's just too many enemies. You know what, guys? I will get past this part though. Some of them are proper sponges. They just take so much damage. Well, there's a Terminator. Terminator's out. But yeah, guys, I've been just obsessed with Warhammer stuff recently, ever since Space Marine 2 came out, and that game is absolutely fantastic. So I've been kind of going through my backlog of Warhammer games, and mainly I've been playing this. What else? I've been playing this mainly, Space Marine 2 obviously, and Age of Sigmar on PS5, which is fantastic. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, this thing, I'll put a link in the comments down below. It's definitely worth the 93p. I would say it's better than the other one. It's better than obviously this one here. I know that I've seen those videos and I've seen other people's posts. I've got different ones. There's even one you can get kind of similar to this, but it's got a keyboard up here. I actually really want that one. I think that one looks really, really cool. Because that'll be good for playing games. And obviously playing games, you can, oh, there we go, guys, that's that one fully charged. This one's still left to be charging. For some reason, it's always the right ones that need charge more than left. It's the same with Nintendo's Joy-Cons. Very, very strange. But anyway, guys, that's it for the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, smash the like button, throw me your devil horns. Also, subscribe to my channel for more epic gaming stuff like this. And sayonara.